When you hear the word artificial intelligence, what do you feel? Curiosity? Excitement? Or maybe something else? A quiet fear rising from somewhere deep inside, as if a small voice asks, will there still be a place for me a few years from now? You're not alone. More than 70% of workers around the world admit they're afraid of becoming irrelevant. Not because technology is evil, but because it moves faster than our ability to process it. But here's what almost no one says out loud. That fear isn't weakness. It's a sign you're awake. Awake to the biggest transformation in human history. Because people who feel fear are people who still care. And those who care are exactly the ones who can win. When people saw the first machines, they were terrified. When they heard about the first computers, they panicked. Now, when they hear AI, it's the same old trembling. Only this time, it's not about losing a job. It's about losing identity. If you're listening to this, you probably feel that same gap between who you were just a few years ago and who you're expected to become now. But maybe, just maybe, that gap is where growth begins. Because every fear, if you listen long enough, stops being an enemy and becomes a teacher. So if you want to learn the new language of this world, to stop fearing it and start mastering it,
We're just starting out, and your subscribe and like helps us grow and share more with you. Join us.
Let's talk about that fear for a moment. Not about the technology itself, not about the code, but about that feeling of not fully understanding how it all works and how the mind fills in the blanks with stories. Psychologists call it the fog threat. When the future feels uncertain, our brain assumes it's dangerous, just so we can feel in control. Control isn't about knowing everything. It's about feeling safe inside the unknown. And then comes AI, doing things that look almost human. And you start asking yourself, if a machine can write, design, compose, what's left for me? But here's the truth. That question is where the shift begins. Those who understand that fear isn't a real danger, it's just unfamiliarity, can flip the story completely. Think back to the first time you heard a new kind of music. At first, it sounded strange, maybe even wrong. But a few minutes later, your ears adjusted. You found the rhythm. You learned the language. That's exactly how it works with AI. It's not a monster, it's a new language. The real question isn't whether you're good with technology, but whether you're willing to listen. Because once you learn to speak with it, it stops being something to fear and starts being something that listens back. Remember this, AI doesn't replace people. AI replaces the people who refuse to learn how to use it. This is your moment of choice. You can stay a spectator, or you can step inside the arena and learn the most powerful skill humanity has ever created. True control doesn't start with technology. It starts with awareness. And to move from fear to mastery, there are 4 simple steps. Steps that don't just teach you how to use AI, but how to rediscover yourself. Step 1, acceptance. Stop fighting. You can't win against the future, but you can choose how to live within it. When you accept that AI isn't the enemy, it stops looking like a monster and starts looking like a tool, like a new screwdriver for the mind. Step 2, curiosity. Ask, explore, experiment. Don't be afraid to fail. AI doesn't judge. It doesn't get tired. It simply responds. And sometimes in its wrong answers, you'll discover your most original ideas. Step 3, play. Don't just use AI for work. Bring it into your life. Ask it for a dinner recipe. write a birthday message, or craft a bedtime story for your child. When you play, you learn without pressure. And when you learn without fear, you grow. Step 4. Creation. Make something that's yours. Not perfect, not polished, just authentic. Because the moment you create, you stop being a consumer and start being a leader. When you create with AI, you're not just using a tool, you're speaking the language of the future. We live in an era where anyone can become a designer, a teacher, a storyteller, not because they know everything, but because they have the courage to try. So if insights like this resonate with you, if you feel ready to start mastering, not fearing, subscribe to the channel. It's free, and it helps us keep creating content that truly changes the way people see the world.
Meet Dave, a 57-year-old independent consultant from New York. For years, he believed clients came to him for his experience, for his unique way of thinking. Then one day, a younger client said something that hit hard. Honestly, I asked ChatGPT and it gave me a faster answer. That night, Dave couldn't sleep. Not because of the money, but because for the first time, he wondered if he was still needed. Instead of running from the fear, he faced it. He opened his laptop and typed, "Help me write an email to a client. Make it sound human with a touch of humor." 30 seconds later, it was done. He read it, smiled, and whispered, "That actually sounds like me." From that day forward, he stopped resisting. He started using AI to write proposals, brainstorm ideas, refine his thoughts, not to replace his mind, but to sharpen it. And here's the twist. He saved 3 hours a day. Those 3 hours, he now spends them with his grandchildren. AI didn't steal his work. AI gave him his life back. And he's not alone. A young teacher from Chicago once told me she was terrified of bringing AI into our classroom. Then one day, she tried building an activity with ChatGPT about critical thinking. The class changed. Students engaged. They asked deeper questions. And she told me, "I didn't realize how powerful AI could be until I saw the spark in their eyes." According to PwC's 2025 Global Survey, people who integrate AI into their work and personal life report not just a 40% rise in productivity, but a 38% boost in overall life satisfaction. Not because of money, because of meaning. Real control isn't measured by how much you know. It's measured by how calm you are when you don't know. Fear doesn't disappear. It transforms into curiosity. And once you allow yourself to ask questions, the world begins to answer.
Close your eyes for a moment. Think of the last time you felt truly whole. Not when everything went perfectly, but when you grew. When you faced something scary and came out stronger. That's exactly what's happening right now. Artificial intelligence didn't come to take anything from you. It came to remind you who you really are. How intelligent, creative, and endlessly curious you've always been. AI isn't a replacement. AI is a mirror. It reflects how adaptable you are, how capable you've become of learning, evolving, creating. It's not here to steal your voice. It's here to help you find it again. Once you start using it from a place of curiosity, something inside you softens. You stop chasing technology and start walking with it. And sometimes, it even follows you.
Now imagine yourself 1 year from today. You sit in front of the screen, but this time there's no fear, just calm, just confidence, a quiet knowing that you understand this tool and it understands you. If this video made you feel a little different, if fear turned, even for a moment, into curiosity, subscribe to the channel and check the link in our DM. We've sent you 224 prompts across 28 creative categories. And remember, because fear was never the end. It was only the door. And the step you're taking right now is the one that separates those who fear the future from those who build it. And in the next video, we'll take that step together and build your personal AI system, the one that thinks with you, learns from you, and amplifies everything you can imagine. Look closely. The light from your screen, it's no longer threatening. It's illuminating. Welcome to the other side of the revolution.
Want more game-changing AI tools like this? Hit follow, tag a friend, and drop the word tools in the comments. I'll send you the full list straight to your DMs. Keep pressing pause to grow smarter. See you in the next one.